saying, said finding. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So having found coordinates, we've learned about finding coordinates. Now we want to talk about how to find the equation of a line graph. Okay, let's say we have a graph, uh, like bring the graph up there. So we have a graph like this one. Can you see the graph?
Yes.
So we want to find the equation of this graph. Now there are some certain steps you take to find the equation of the graph. You are going to do some things. Number one, find
Okay.
the gradient. Okay, and that is the point I want to firstly explain. Find the gradient. Now, equation of a line is y equal to mx plus c. Now, excuse me, in that equation, y equal mx plus c. You know your y as y values and you know your x as x value. But the gradients, this is the gradient. So to get the gradient, you need 2 points on the graph. Okay,
Okay.
you need what?
2 points on the
2 points
graph.
on the graph, and the 2 points will have coordinates. So point one will have coordinate x1, y1. Okay, exactly,
Okay.
x1,
Yes.
y1. Then the second point, point two, will have the coordinate x2, y2. So once you've been able to locate those 2 points and you know your x1, the coordinate of the 2 points, p1, p2, or xy, x1, y1, x2, y2, what you have to do next is to say gradient m. M is the gradient now. So m equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now, how to get the 2 points is the first thing before you now get the coordinate of the points. Okay. For example, if I give you just this point, if I pick this point, can you find the coordinate of this point for me?
0.5, 7.
Yeah, 0.5 here, then 7 here. But the point I have chosen here, is it on the line of the graph?
No.
So we can't use that point for our gradient. Okay. Exactly.
Okay.
So the points we can use will be on this particular line. That is the first thing to take note of. So if the point should be there, you can see 2 points are already indicated for us, right?
Yes.
Meanwhile, we can decide not to use it. We'll still get the same thing as if we used it. And that is why it's called gradient, because it's constant all through. Okay. Gradient is known as rise vertically over run horizontally. Distance horizontally, distance vertically. So to get that, we need a triangle that is going to give us this particular point as the hypotenuse. That the 2 points will be the hypotenuse on the triangle. Okay.
Okay.
So let me try to make this a straight line first. So here I have a triangle, right? And the
Yes.
the the, the hypotenuse side of the triangle forms with the 2 points that we have been given, point one and point two. So the the first point is going to be point 1 because we're going to read it from x-axis outward. Then the second point is going to be point 2. Okay,
Okay.
good. So now, if I call this point 1 and I call this point 2, what are the coordinates of point 1?
1, 4.
1
1,
comma
comma 4.
4. What are the coordinates of point 2?
2, comma 7.
2 comma 7. Now you have known your x1 and y1, then your x2 and y2, right? So which means we
Yes.
can find the gradient. What's y2? 7. What's y1? 4. What's
4.
x2? 2. What's x1? 1. So we have this to be what? 3 over 1, which is 3. So our gradient equal to 3. So this gradient can find its way into the equation of the line, okay?
Okay.
So we have y equal to 3x. Instead of writing m, I write the value of m plus c. Now, what is c? That's the next point. This c is y-intercept. Is what?
Y-intercept.
And for this graph, y-intercept is c. So for this graph, c equals to what? Where did the line cut y-axis? At what point? Is it on 7 or 8, 1 or 0 or something?
1.
Where did this line, these dotted lines, this line of the graph, where did it cut the y-axis?
1.
1. So what will be my equation now? 3x plus 1. Is that clear?
I don't understand it.
Wait, but you told me 1, yes or no?
Yes, but like I don't.
Ah, you said
How do
what?
you get 3x plus? How do you get
Okay,
3x
wait,
plus
wait, wait,
1?
wait. Do you understand how we got 3?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What is 3? What does the 3 stands for? M. And you can see the
Um,
M in the equation of the line, yes or no?
yes.
So instead of putting M, I'll put 3. Is that correct?
So understand it.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Then, instead of putting C, what will I write?
1. What's the C for? Because on the graph, there's no C there.
What did I call C for you?
Why? That's sense.
Again, read it up.
Okay.
What did I call C for you?
Y-intercepts equals
Yeah,
C.
yeah, C is the y-intercept. And what does y-intercept mean? I told you it's a point where something happens. Where what happens? Where the
Red
line
line cross.
cuts or crosses the y-axis, okay?
Okay.
So, do you understand it now?
Yes.
Because the major thing you need to know is the equation of a line, okay?
Okay.
Which is y equal to mx plus c. Now you know how to find your intercept, yes or no? Just check
Yes.
on
I
the graph,
understand
that's
it.
all. Then you know how to find your m, yes or no?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And how do you get the 2 points that will give you the x1 and x2? You get it on the line, right?
Yes.
Let's try that. We should not use their own points. Let's use another 2 points, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Let's use another 2 point and see if it's going to give us the same thing. And obviously, it's supposed to give us the same thing. So let's put it on this point 1 and probably on this other point here 4, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
So m is going to be y2 minus y1, right?
Yes.
Over x2 minus x1. So for the first point, what are the coordinates of this first point? 0,
Zero.
comma 1. So that means on this, my x1 is 0, my y1 is 1, okay?
Okay.
Then what are the coordinates of this point?
Uh,
1, comma 4.
1 4.
So this is going to be 4 and this is going to be 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 1 minus 0 is 1. And the answer is still 3, which is the same 3 we arrived at here, okay?
Okay.
So we just write the equation of line of a straight line, m equals y equals to mx plus c. Then we say 3x because we got 3, right?
Okay.
Then if it crosses at 0, then we write plus 0, okay? Which
Okay.
means y is just 3x and there's no need of 0. But it didn't cross. If it crossed at -1, maybe the line goes down, cross at -1, then it will become y equals to 3x minus 1, okay?
Okay.
If it crosses at 6, y equals to 3x plus 6. So, but now it crossed it at 1, so y equals to 3x plus 1. Is that clear now?
Yes.
So I'm going to send this whole thing to you, and I will want you to put them down neatly because I will request for it by next class. That's by the next weekend. And I'll give you another graph to find the equation from the graph, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
To find the equation of the given line, and that is where we'll be running for today favor, okay?
Okay.
So
Mm.
let me see. Yeah, so goodbye for now.
Bye.